All right, we're back. Jason,
Yes.
we are up in Paradise Heaven up here.
I know,
Really,
isn't it
it's
sweet?
Paradise Valley, right?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet though.
Awesome spot. You brought our builder with us. Please introduce yourself.
How you doing? I'm Brian Thompson with Skapa.
Brian, it's a pleasure to have you on our show.
Thank you very much.
Jason's just raved about you. I'm going to kind of let you kind of run with it, Jason. Tell us where we're at, exactly what's going on here, and what makes Skapa so amazing.
Yeah, so we're up here in Paradise Valley. This is a pre-construction home that we sold. We sold it pre-construction at least. Brian is finishing this off here in the next 4 months.
Okay.
What
Yes,
I
sir.
wanted to do is I wanted to give our viewers an idea of quality on the inside of a home. We've seen a finished product.
Sure.
But let's talk about with every home that Skapa builds, the quality of every home. It doesn't matter if you're buying a 3,800 square foot home that's $1.5 million, or if you're buying a $5 million home that's 6,000 square feet. It's about quality that we kept preaching about at the other property.
Absolutely.
So I just want Brian to kind of take us through the inside of the home. And
Yeah.
Thank you, Jason. What we want everybody to understand is whether you're buying our homes at Arcadia Parkside, they're in that 1.516 range, or you're buying a house that's $3, $4, $5 million. We take our design and it's continuous across all of our platforms. We want the structural quality, the mechanical quality, the architectural quality to just all be the same. We want you to know that you're getting a Skapa house.
Yeah.
That the framing, you've got double framed walls, you've got spray foam insulation, the house is pre-wired 100%.
That's huge stuff. Yeah.
For anything that you want to do from an audio-visual standpoint. You've got an Eagle aluminum clad window package throughout the entire house. We're not doing vinyl, we're not cutting any cost there. Top of the line window package, top of the line Sears 16 units in all of our homes, way beyond the 2012 energy code. So if you're getting one of our homes, it's extremely efficient, extremely quiet, extremely well built.
Okay, and you touched a little bit on the AV stuff, the audio video.
Yes, sir.
What limitations do you have?
Zero limitations.
Zero.
We make sure that we pre-wire the house for anything that someone can dream of. So you can come in, you can do a $30,000 system, you can do a $300,000 system, and you don't have to cut up the walls. You can absolutely go insane.
Which and as a builder, you know that's a huge problem, right?
Yes.
You go buy a resale home.
Yep.
And you want to do some speakers over here, some speakers up here. It's not as easy.
You're
going to
end up Swiss cheese in the house, which is
Right.
you're never going to get the patching right. We want to make sure that doesn't have to happen.
Okay.
And we will give our homeowners, the company that did it, they know where every wire is, they know where every point is. We have everything in a central demarc point in the garage with its own AC unit, so it's not overheating. It's all hidden.
You thought
It's
of it
beautiful.
all.
Absolutely.
So going back to efficiency though in building, right?
Sure.
So we were just at Parkside. We saw how amazing that was. So we've had the lumber there for 2-3 months.
Yeah, I dropped the lumber the week of 6/20, so June
Okay.
20th, and I have all 4 houses standing. I already have the windows in one. It's being insulated.
In 3 months.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, this is why. So you even take a home like this. This home was sold prior to even building it, right? But it's the efficiency. It's knowing, Brian knows exactly how to build every single plan, because we don't build 100 different plans.
Right, kind of like we were talking about.
Exactly, and also the client too, they got their design booklet before they even started. So when your design booklet's ready to rock and roll, Brian knows exactly what they want, where they want, there's no change orders, there's no nothing.
And how does that impact the build process?
Now that allows me to hit the ground running. There is no stopping. There's no asking questions. I know exactly where every light fixture is. I know exactly what appliances are being used.
Yeah.
I know exactly what poles are going on the cabinetry.
Sure.
So I can build all the cabinetry as soon as I get to this stage. I know exactly where it's going to be, can pre-measure. I'm not waiting for tile.
Yeah.
Exactly when I need the tile. If it's an 18, 20, 30-week lead time custom tile that's coming from South America, I order it. It's on site the day I need it, and I'll have this house delivered in less than a year.
So you're framed right now.
Yes, sir.
You've got the wiring in or
Yep.
going in.
Yep.
And your delivery a year from now.
No, less than 4 months.
Less than 4 months.
Yeah,
So
a
start
year total.
Total.
Yeah.
Total time frame.
That's
and that,
design, everything.
that's incredible.
Yeah.
That is absolutely incredible. Now, talk a little bit about the foundation. What are you guys doing with that?
So all of our sites are a structural engineering company that works on all of our homes is Broderick Engineering. They design an extremely well-built home, actually overbuilt. And overbuilt for Arizona. And we
Sure.
like to say that. We like to say that our homes could be built in California. They could be built in the Midwest where there's snow load.
Sure.
This house is as solid as can be. The footings are oversized. The PSI of the slab is oversized. So this house isn't going anywhere.
Yeah. Now with everything that we've discussed, this one is a custom home, or is this one of the plans that are available?
So you're gonna love this. Remember how you said, look, how can you make any modifications? Can you do?
That's where I'm going with it.
Right. So remember when I said The answer is yes, but we still get to take in not only the quality, but as we're in this room, this is the same room that we were in at the model.
Correct.
It's the same kitchen, right?
Okay.
But this particular client, Brian will tell you, they wanted to add a guest house that was attached to another bedroom. Well, great, but let's take our main core of our plan and we'll just modify it a little bit.
Gotcha.
And it saves people a ton of money.
It saves people a ton of money, plus we know that the core plan works. It's extremely efficient. It works. It lives very large. So
Sure.
the core, it lives like a 7,000 foot house, but it's 4,600 feet.
Yeah, and we'd really pushed on that and talked about it. I want to talk about aesthetics here from the exterior standpoint in terms of elevations.
Yes.
What kind of flexibility do you have with that?
As sky's the limit.
Sky's
So
the limit.
While this core plan is the same as the houses you looked at, this is a flat roof. It's extremely modern.
Okay.
Smooth stucco. It has a white Cantera.
It's not going to look anything like
Not
the
at
other
all.
one.
It has a white Cantera coping at the parapet, white Cantera sills at all the windows. It's going to look extremely slick, modern, very different.
I like it.
So remember you were talking about, hey, a lot of people think, oh, I love modern. They see modern.
And they're like, no.
Oh. And then they'll say, I like contemporary. And contemporary, like, no. But that's the thing is that you take a plan and it's whatever architecture you like, send it to us, send it to our designers. Like I said, all in-house. We build a plan specifically around that, but it still works with the floor plan. So
Sure.
architecturally, Brian can do whatever he wants.
I literally need 3 or 4 photos. If you
Okay.
give me 3 or 4 photos, I don't go by words because some people's version of modern,
Is it
hard
very
modern
different?
in New York is very different than modern out here.
Absolutely.
And so you give me 3, 4 photos of what you like, I will turn that into your dream.
Well, and I think that really helps too with the visualization of what they're trying to capture,
Absolutely.
right? I mean, it's taking it out of their head and really giving you a visual representation of what they're trying to do and what their lifestyle's trying to be like.
And we'll always make it a Skapa design.
So let me ask you something in terms of, say I'm a new client coming in today and I want this house. What's the backlog look like, or is there one?
Well, the question of that is the availability for lots.
Yes.
Okay.
So do we have any lots in inventory? And if not, let's go find you a lot. So Brian and I will go out with Chris, who's the owner of Skapa. We'll go out with him. We lot hunt every week, literally.
Okay.
So we were just up in Silverleaf last week looking at a few lots up there. But what it has to do is it has to make sense. We don't want to build a home that you're going to feel confined. A couple lots we looked at last week, we could have got great pricing on them,
But
we
just
knew-
didn't work.
Yeah, we knew the homeowners or future homeowners, there'd be something that they wouldn't be happy about. So the answer is we can build anywhere, but we want it to make sense, and we also want to make it to where you're getting a great value on your lot.
Sure.
And you're going to get a great home. So, is there room in our backlog? Of course. Brian has 12 projects going right now. So it's the efficiency that makes us being able to constantly build and build. But we want to make sure we build the right
So do you
home.
run the scheduling then too? Is that kind of what you...
I'm the licensed general contractor.
Okay.
I run all the scheduling, all the contracting. I'm partnered with Chris in Skapa. So him and I and Jason are the team. We do everything with our interior designer Michelle, and teamed up with our architects between Eric Peterson and Bing Hugh. And that's the team.
huge.
We manage the design. We make it what the client wants and what we want to make sure it has the correct branding for Skapa, and most importantly, that our clients are happy.
I love it. I love it. Anything that I failed to ask today that I probably should? I know there's a million details in this home alone.
Yes.
But we've got some great renderings that we've been able to show to kind of
Yeah.
give the visualization of what this is going to be when it's done. Parkside, how many do we have left in there that are available? 3?
There's 3 left in
left.
Parkside.
3 left, and they're probably going to go pretty quick.
Well, we just did a $100,000 price reduction last week.
Okay.
So the goal with that is to make sure that we can obviously sell them quickly. But in terms of value, at $1.5 million for that home where it's at, it doesn't exist.
killer.
And so we wanted to get that out there. That was our first little neighborhood, if you want to
Okay.
call it that, right? And it's going to be gorgeous when it's done. It's tough to visualize, right? I mean,
Sure.
there's a lot of stuff going on there, and that's why having the model is important. But for us, I mean, truly over anything, it's every client that I can even name has just been head over heels. Chris just sent me a testimonial from a client over some weatherproofing, and it was like, I came home and it was done. Thanks, guys. It's like,
A
we're not
testimonial over weatherproofing.
I
Right?
mean,
How
it's-
many of those do you
Exactly.
get?
but
Yeah.
they're happy, and
Yeah.
that's
And
again.
that's the key
That's why we
component.
put our brand behind this, and in turn, it's just been this great marriage because it's just about doing the right thing for people,
killer.
and we continue to get the calls and referrals, and it's just been exceptional, and the way that Brian builds.
Well, we're very hopeful that we can bring some people to you, give
Thank
you
you.
some additional exposure here in the state. I know you're staying pretty local now, but who knows what the
Exactly.
future may
Yeah.
bring.
Yep.
So maybe there's some opportunity out there. Jason, I know we didn't take a moment and grab websites and phone numbers. Let's take a minute to give yours as well. And then Jason, let's let the audience know how they can find you online.
Sure, of course. You can check out our website. It's mitchellgroupaz.com. You can call our offices 480-522-1030. Someone's always there, 24/7.
24/7.
We got answering service just
You're
in
not
case.
selling 130 million a year without it.
Yeah,
I
people,
love it.
if it's 10, 12 o'clock, give us a call. We'll call you back first thing in the morning, or we might even pick up. But yeah, mitchellgroupaz.com, 480-522-1030.
Perfect. And Brian, how about the Skapa website?
Go on our website, scapaproperties.com. Check out our Instagram, Facebook as well. You can email me personally, Brian, B-R-Y-A-N, at scapaholdings.com. And that's how you reach us.
And it's SKAPA. Perfect. Gentlemen, thank you so much. It's always an honor.
Wait,
I have
wait,
so much.
wait, hold on. Don't
Jump
go
the
anywhere.
gun.
Don't go anywhere.
Jump the
Don't
gun.
go anywhere. So a few weeks ago,
Okay.
we get a call that we want this home to be finished by Skapa. And so Brian and Chris give me a shout, hey, let's go check out this place. So we go up there, and the next home that I'm about to show you is going to be one of the most exceptional properties that anybody is going to find in Arizona.
Hands down.
The views are out of this world. It's 9,500 square feet. It's in sanctuary,
Okay.
so it's on top of Camelback Mountain.
Oh my
The
gosh.
views are unprecedented. Brian's taking over right now. He'll be finished up in about 6 months. I've already actually showed it twice and just putting feelers out there because the homes just don't come up in this area very much.
Just
so
pops.
I cannot wait to show the views and our audience what we got coming up because it's out of this world.
Perfect. Can't wait to see it.